Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Juan Martinez, and today I will be talking about my persuasive speech. Did you know that many negative aspects in our lives are due to lack of personal growth, or as I may like to say, self development? We strive in life for success and motivation. However, many of us lack the knowledge of how unfortunate it is to ignore self development, to unawarely rub their lack of self development onto others. While researching, I've learned that our bodies is connected both mentally and physically, and how one aspect can affect the other. Self development is about growing personally, but knowing that in order for us to develop as human beings, we have to be both physically and mentally stable. We do so much to get things done, we tend to ignore messages that our body is trying to tell us. Pampering our minds with the knowledge that we need to take a break, pace ourselves, and realize that at this current pace, is it affecting our bodies and what we need to do to fix this ongoing problem. The human body is a complex machine that needs to be understood to function properly. Our first step to self development is acknowledging the lack of self growth. According to Skills You Know, research suggests that perhaps the most important skills you need to learn effectively is what is called growth mindset, the belief that you can learn and develop new skills in the process. Furthermore, the most fundamental of all skills are those concerned with self preservation, which is staying healthy in both body and mind. And this is according to skillsyouneed.com. What is self development without self awareness? Self awareness is knowledge that one's own motives and desire. According to jamesclear.com, self improvement almost always starts with self awareness and the ability to transform your habits. So, if your habits at achieving a goal aren't as effective, self awareness implies that the only way to improve it more effectively is by inspiring yourself to do something more productive. According to lifehack.org, learning something new requires you to stretch yourself in different aspects, whether physically, mentally, or emotionally. Furthermore, your environment sets the mood and tone for you. If you are living in an inspirational environment, you are going to be inspired every day. And this is according to lifehack.org. Self development doesn't always start with a good beginning, but that's why we must always take risks and challenges and challenge ourselves with situations that we can learn from. Because this is the only way we can overcome our fears and achieve our goal. According to verywellminds.com, we all know that having a positive outlook on life is good for your mental well being. The problem is that life isn't always positive. We all deal with painful emotions and experiences. And while it may be unpleasant and hard to deal with, are important and need to be dealt with and felt with openly and honestly. Furthermore, according to moraleapp.co, states that taking some time to recuperate it's not a step back or a sign of failure. In fact, you're more likely to get to where you invested yourself more quickly than working your fingers to the bone and suffering burnout as a consequence. This tells us that it is more critical to our bodies than it is to continuously work on self-awareness. Excuse me. Remember that everything in excess isn't healthy for your body. So please pace yourselves in the process. Lastly, if you walk and wander slowly without taking notice of your surroundings, you can limit your personal growth. You can also limit your personal growth by running through paths too fast and not paying attention, and potentially getting lost for a while. So, according to DestinyOdyssey.com, self development is not always about how fast or slow you pace yourselves, it is about how organized you are in the process. According to AllegroMediaDesigns.com, if you approach difficult situations with the mindset that it will only make you stronger and more well rounded in the end, you'll be able to navigate any situation with grace. It concludes that obstacles are always going to be the main purpose as to why we have slowed down in the process, but only you choose if it will be the reason for you to stop. Every situation will always bring something to stop you, but that only means that surpassing this obstacle, it is the only way to achieve and become stronger in the process. So, in conclusion, self development is an act we tend to ignore daily. Only you know when and how to act. Self development is not only about personally, but also needing to know that in order for us to develop as human beings, we have to feel both physically and mentally stable. Life is more than just taking life too slow or fast. When our body gives us signals that we have questioned our motives, then it is then that you start your journey with self development. Thank you.